like with
No, she don't have a kid. She's an aunt.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Unfiltered Information Podcast. It's a little darker there, but we're here. It's me, Joe, and Elmer.
Yeah.
Johnny's on the side, but he doesn't want to talk. He might pop in.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, a lot of shit going down. A lot of shit. I'm trying to get a pretty consistent upload schedule for the podcast now. I got one tomorrow. I got 4 upcoming ones in the next week. So, expect those. It takes about a day to upload because my computer's slow as shit. But we'll get it done. Yeah, Elmer and Joe have both been on before, so you guys know them from, I think number 4 and 5. They were both on. Number 5 was with Jeffrey, but they were on number 3 and 4, I think. Something like that. And we did a 3-hour one. I don't know how long this one's going to go, but we're just going to do it. Let's get the elephant out of the room here. The presidential debates. Let's talk about that shit. You guys watching?
Yeah.
It was a shit show.
It definitely
Chris
was.
Wallace got penetrated in the booty by Trump and Biden. He had absolutely zero control over that fucking debate, and it was hysterical to watch.
Yeah,
It was
100%.
hysterical.
Yeah,
I mean, he started
100%.
off strong, but then he just he every time Trump interrupted Biden, he slowly lost it. He just started ticking, a little ticking time bomb Wallace. It was pretty funny. Who do you guys think won the debate though?
Biden.
Really? Okay, that's a bold take. Because he had a fucking earpiece in. His fucking team was telling him what to say because that man can't survive.
I really don't think anybody technically won,
Gotta talk louder.
but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's kind of both are iffy.
I'm
That's
giving
all
it
I
to Trump.
got for you, because Trump, dude had a lot of solid points. I've been thinking about this a lot in the last couple of days. So I was thinking, Trump, but it's just some of the ways Trump went about it again wasn't messing with it.
I lost a little bit of confidence in Trump. He was obviously Trump's not the ideal figurehead to be president. He's not the most presidential president. But this man was just fucking saying whatever. Like you said, we call Biden a clown. Like, bro, you got some balls to say that on national TV. You're the man leading the free world. The free world. F the police. F America. Just kidding.
Hey,
But,
NWA.
NWA. But, nah, I mean, Chris Wallace, I'm getting back to Chris Wallace real quick about Trump. He was pressing him really hard about categorizing white supremacists as terrorists and like a terror cell. But he wasn't saying shit to Biden about BLM and Antifa. Now, BLM's debatable. They're trained Marxists. They're funded by George Soros. They give millions of dollars to the Democratic Party nominees, that's different. I'm not getting into Black Lives Matter. But Antifa, they're responsible with Black Lives Matter for 96%. I believe it's 94 or 96% of all the violent protests over the summer. I mean, these numbers are fucking astronomical.
My bad, I was on that.
Yeah, no phones allowed on podcasts from now on. I know why Joe Rogan does this shit now. This shit's a bitch. You ever seen Joe Rogan get mad at someone when they're on their phone?
No.
Like, hey, put that phone down. We're not killing this conversation.
He gets pissed.
Oh, he gets heated. I understand. I see what he's coming out now.
So sorry.
Nah, it's
I'm
cool.
so
Now I
sorry.
know not to let people sit on their phones.
My bad,
I respect the honesty at least. I'm not gonna act like I'm not repeating what I said for the sake of the viewers.
It's
But
because Jack. I know we're not even gonna talk about.
these dudes is tripping. These dudes is tripping.
Joe Rogan.
Basically, what I was saying is that I'm just gonna summarize it. Chris Wallace wanted wanted Trump to say that white supremacists were terrorists and shit like that.
I heard you say that.
But he wouldn't press Biden on saying Black Lives Matter, who were trained Marxists, want to break up the family structure of America, give millions of dollars to the Democratic participants throughout the course of the election before Biden was chosen as the DNC leader. And they wouldn't talk about Antifa being a terrorist organization when they're responsible for 94 to 96% of all violent protests over the summer. What the fuck is that about? Could that be any more lopsided?
Yeah, nah,
I mean, you can argue Black Lives Matter. You can't argue Antifa. Antifa's a terrorist cell.
yeah.
They're domestic terrorists. All they do is cause fucking havoc. And they're funded by billionaires who also fund Democratic nominees, and it's fucking retarded.
Definitely,
Yo, you gotta stop geeking, bro. You're fucking me up.
and it's just kind of like with Black Lives Matter, 100%. I agree with all of that, and
I don't,
But,
personally. Black Lives do
like-
matter, but the organization can suck a dick.
the thing is the like what you're saying about the questions. that they were asking 100% lopsided. But at the same time, I feel like there were questions asked that really boosted that could have boosted them in different ways. Like they got opportunities
Yeah.
that the other one didn't on certain questions. But
Another a weird thing was there was like three. Chris Wallace interrupted Trump like 3 times more than he interrupted Biden throughout the whole debate. It was like 17 to like 45 or something like that. It's like, what are you doing? I know Trump talks a lot. Now you could be like, yeah, he was interrupting Biden, but Biden was interrupting Trump every fucking time he spoke. Wallace wasn't doing shit.
What I thought was really wrong about that whole thing is, one, I do think Trump should have been way more presidential about it.
I agree.
Like, he actually was the president now. Now it's time to take it more serious.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I lost a little trust in him because of it.
But with Biden, I think it was just so disrespectful to call him stuff like that wasn't right at all. He like, you're calling the president of the United States a clown. Like, that's not right.
I thought it was pretty funny. I just spit up water. I burped when I started talking. I thought it was pretty funny when Trump called Hunter Biden for taking like $3.8 million from Russia and Ukraine and China. That was pretty fucking funny. Considering the dude was a straight coke drug addict who never had a fucking real job. And as soon as his dad was vice president, he got a fucking job with like a major energy company. What the fuck is that about? You tell me that's not a bribe right there? You tell me you use position of power to get him somewhere?
100%.
And he's literally the mayor of fucking Russia of Moscow gave Hunter Biden like $3.8 million for no reason, and no one talks about it. Well, Fox News does, obviously, because they're anti-fucking left, but aside from fucking Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, and Candace Owens, no one else is talking about it for some fucking reason. What really got me mad too, bro, I know I don't expect these topics to be covered on TV, but no, there was no topics of fucking ending the fucking virus, like an actual plan to end the virus.
That's what
There was nothing about children going missing every year. There was nothing about wasting billions of dollars on our fucking military. We just keep raising our military. We're up to like $650 billion a year. Like, there was no real topics being covered in the whole fucking debate. It was just fucking.
And well, I think that there were definitely real topics talked about in the debate. It's just that the real topics that were asked, neither of them gave an actual answer.
Not at all. They bounced around. They literally dodged the questions.
And that's why this debate was just awful, I think. But I mean, like, honestly, I got a couple laughs out of it.
Oh, for sure. I was sipping a little bit. I was sipping through it. I thought it was pretty comical at some points. But after it wasn't until after I watched it, like the next day, where I had like Prosper, I was like listening to, and I was like, damn, these dudes are retarded. Like, no bullshit, these dudes are straight up retarded.
Yeah,
I lost a lot. You know, I was pretty pro-Trump mainly because of fucking the fact that he's arrested more sex traffickers than any president in U.S. history. That's my main reason I fuck with the guy. But he's a fucking retard. Like, I'm starting to think it might be his people, not him doing these things.
Yeah, I don't know.
I lost a lot of confidence in him, I'll tell you that.
I don't know if I would say it's his people. I'd say it's definitely him. But, like, he definitely gets it somehow. But I think his biggest issue is that he's a lot smarter than he talks, I think.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Something up with that. Like,
I believe he is more intelligent than he presents himself. Because he presents himself like a jackass.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I mean, that's because he's a billionaire. He's arrogant as shit.
What do you
But I mean, if you were a billionaire, you'd be arrogant too. You're just like.
You see that shit about him only paying $750 in taxes?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about?
Dude,
I didn't look too deep into it, but I saw the article and I started laughing. I was like, of course he did. I expect it from our president, which is unheard of to say. I expect our president to avoid taxes. Who the fuck says that? Obama wasn't a U.S. citizen, though, so fuck that. Fuck Obama.
But no, it is actually crazy to think. Like, they try to say that Trump he paid $750 in taxes, and he's denying it. But
yeah,
like,
he claims he paid millions.
Yeah, but, like, for real, though?
Yeah.
He
Where
doesn't
is
pay
it?
taxes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, show us the transcripts of it. Why can't we see it?
He keeps saying, like, and you'll see it.
Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't Hillary asking for his transcripts of taxes
Yeah,
too? Like,
it's-
come on, what are you doing,
But
bro?
when he
that's still
said-
the one they're doing now is still relating to 2016.
That's what he said. When you
Yeah.
release the emails, then I'll release my tax.
The emails did get released. Free Julian Assange, bro. Free Julian. That's a big thing too. Why the fuck didn't they talk about pardons for fucking whistleblowers? Edward
That's
Snowden,
true.
Julian Assange, American heroes who exposed countless acts of unconstitutional fucking shit going down, and both of them have to live in. Well, one's arrested for the fucking rest of his life, facing suicide on fucking Julian Assange, and Edward Snowden wrote a book. He's doing pretty well. But why the fuck aren't they getting pardoned, bro? One blew the fact that we're being spied on every single day and no one gives a shit, and the other one showed the fact that kids are being fucking sacrificed by fucking politicians, and no
Yeah.
one gives a shit. Like, what the fuck?
So they're locked
Honestly-
up for leaking that shit out.
He's locked up for leaking over 50,000 emails from Hillary Clinton. A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them with this guy Tony and John Podesta, the brothers, and they worked on her campaign. And both of them have emails with this lady Marina Abramovich, who does this thing called spirit cooking, where they do mock human sacrifice, so fake human sacrifices, and they'll drink blood and they'll like semen and breast milk, and they'll make art out of it, and it's fucking connected to like Will Smith, connected to Epstein, connected to Bill Clinton, connected to all these people, all these politicians, bro. And there's emails saying, "I'm gonna sacrifice a baby to Moloch." Moloch is the representation of an evil entity or a demon. And this was all exposed during the fucking email scams, and no one talks about it anymore. Like, politicians were literally killing, selling, and raping children and doing mock human sacrifices, and there's zero media coverage. And the man who exposed it is in jail right now facing suicide. Like, he's on the verge of suicide, is what I heard.
He's gonna commit suicide.
Because he's locked in isolation all day by himself. He's going crazy. He's a
locked-
fucking hero.
So he's basically locked up for the rest of his life.
Yeah, indefinitely. Right now, yeah. Facing acts of treason for going against your country, bro. You should be a report. You should, if you did this and you were on Fox News, you'd be labeled as a reporter. But if you do it and you're an inside person, you're labeled as a fucking terrorist or a fucking whistleblower, and it's a bad thing for some reason. Do you know what happened with Edward Snowden?
What?
He worked with the CIA and the NSA, which are both obviously surveillance organizations, and he leaked the documents of this operation called Stellar Wind, where people were getting their phones and emails tapped into and read. It's all because of the Patriot Act by George Bush. That's what happens when you give the government leverage. When you give them a little push and a little bit of freedom's taken away, they never give it back. It's been 19 years since 9/11, and we still haven't got our privacy back. All your phone calls, all your texts, all your data, all your emails, they're all monitored constantly by the government, openly, and no one talks about it. No one gives a fuck anymore. It drives me nuts.
That's crazy.
That was a fat rant. I'm sorry if it gets me so mad. There are children being, even if it's not true, I'd rather be like, yeah, you know what? I care about something that's not true than not care about something that is true. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather be wrong than right.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what I was going with the end part there, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather not be like on the other side of this and have it be wrong, cause fuck that. I posted on my Instagram the other day a picture that said sex trafficking is not a conspiracy. It got like 70 likes or something. People are open to the idea that this isn't a conspiracy theory. This shit's happening. 800,000 children go missing every year. 1/4 of those kids are reported missing by a family member or a close loved one. So that's only, what, 1/4 of 800,000? 200,000? So 600,000 children are going missing every year for no fucking reason. Just no reason.
That's crazy.
That's just in the U.S. That's fucking nuts. That is nuts. Again, no one talks about it. I don't get it. That's why I have no faith or trust in any news organization at all. I don't, because I get all my information from Instagram, bro. I'll tell you that right now. From Instagram accounts. I'll look at their articles, and then I'll read the articles through and make a decision myself. I don't watch any news because it's all fucking retarded nonsense. I don't give a fuck about the politics. I care about saving people's lives, bro. That's what it's all about.
100% though, with the pardons,
Mm.
I want to see what's gonna happen because, like, usually every president at the end
What's the
will do
pardons?
it. Like, if
Obama
they
said he would,
lose-
but he never did. Obama did the opposite.
Did Obama do?
Obama
Give out-
pardoned like one person.
Really? Because most of the time they pardon people. Like,
What's pardon?
When you
Like when
forgive
you-
them of their crimes.
Yeah.
Their crimes in quotations, because fucking being a journalist isn't a crime.
but I mean, sometimes it's crime.
If you're leaking like nuclear weapon plans or something to like China, that's different. But if you're exposing that your government is doing things behind your back with your money illegally, that should not be a fucking act of terror or like whatever the fuck they label
Yeah,
it as.
but I'm talking about pardons in general. Like it's not always stuff with the government. Sometimes it's just random.
Isn't there
ass
like
shit.
high dangers when you're like a freaking journalist? A lot, like going into other like foreign countries.
And I'd
shit?
like to see.
Yeah,
some,
if you're like
but-
we'll have one conversation. Go ahead.
But I bet Trump won't do it until he finds out if he wins.
He's been asked about it numerous times if he'd ever pardon Snowden, and his response is, "I'll look into it." What are you looking into, bro? You have the position of power to do something like this. Use your power. Because I
Maybe
bet
he
you right
just-
now, I bet you Trump is against wiretaps. Because I like the guy. I do. I like the guy. I bet you, or I hope that he's against these wiretaps, these warrantless wiretaps. That's another thing I forgot to mention about the fucking NSA and CIA. They're warrantless. You know how usually to like get a warrant, you have to like get a warrant in order to proceed into information and people's shit. These are
Yeah.
warrantless. You don't have to go to a judge. You don't have to go to a courtroom. You can just tap in people's phones and data without their knowing your permission anytime you want. That's what's retarded about it. And it's been happening for 19 years. When it happened, only 4 Congress members, no, I don't know if it was Congress, it might have been someone in government, only 4 people in government were aware of it, and one of them was fucking Nancy Pelosi. That's why I hate that bitch too. Because that bitch was aware of it for 19 years and didn't say shit about it. It's fucking ridiculous.
She kind of just swept it under the table.
Just didn't give a fuck. Bet you she took a bribe. I guarantee you she took a bribe for it.
Crazy.
I guarantee it. She must have. You know what's even more
That's
crazy?
lousy.
That bitch is third in line for presidency, bro. If Trump dies and Pence dies, Nancy Pelosi is president. That's
What
a
is she, the
Speaker of the House.
Oh,
Speaker of the
okay,
House is
okay.
third in line for presidency, which is fucking crazy, or second in line, which is fucking crazy.
nah, vice president second?
Well, president
Yeah.
doesn't count as well, yeah, third in
Yeah,
line.
it's the
President,
third of the
vice,
line.
Speaker of the House.
Definitely
I don't
third
know
of
who
the
comes
line.
after that, but I know
I used to know it.
there's like a
Judicial
whole
ranking.
list.
Yeah, there is. Nah, I forget. Never mind. There is somebody below that though. 100%.
In like the case that like everyone died somehow, which would be
Maybe
fucking
a house-
crazy.
Oh, don't they leave someone behind?
Huh?
No, I'm tweaking.
You gotta speak louder when you're talking to. I don't know if the
Yeah.
camera can pick it up.
Yeah.
Cause I'm using. I need microphones.
Good thing
so
they didn't
bad,
hear
bro.
me. I had something
Bro,
to
you're
say.
good if you try. I say shit all the time. Everything I say is just things I'm thinking, bro. I don't think them through before I say them. That's why I fuck up so much.
Yeah, but
Cause
my
I
shit
don't
was
think
like.
shit through.
I think my shit was like a movie type shit.
Oh, you talking about White House Down
I think
or
so.
Olympus Has Fallen, bro?
Yeah, Olympus Has Fallen.
Yeah, that's a good movie
That
though.
shit's gas.
That's a good movie.
You ever get
The one
to
with
see it?
Channing Tatum sucked though.
Which one was
They
that
made
one? That was.
It's the same movie, just different cast.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't know how they got away with knocking off the movie so hard.
Fuck
Did it
that.
sell good?
Probably it's Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah. That's
Jamie Foxx was the president.
Nah, Morgan Freeman was the
Morgan Freeman is the GOAT, bro. I want that dude to narrate like my life one day.
go. Joshua Moore.
There he was.
Walking down the street.
Oh, who was it? 21 Savage and
Yeah.
Metro Boomin. They're making a new album.
Yeah, Savage
And
Mode 2.
there was a trailer for it, and Morgan Freeman was narrating it.
No
I
way.
swear to God, I watched it earlier.
That's sick.
Yeah, no, the trailer.
He was like the Savage. When he said Savage, I started geeking because I was like, it's like 21 Savage come out of Morgan Freeman's mouth.
Yeah, so the line goes Vice President, Speaker of the House of Representatives, President pro tempore of the Senate, and then Secretary of State.
Secretary of
Secretary of
State.
State, yeah.
So it goes Nancy Pelosi, then Chuck Grassley, and then Mike Pompeo.
Good to know.
I want to know why the fuck Nancy. Bro, does Speaker of the House, do they serve term lengths? Like, do they have lengths? Like, or is it a lifetime?
Nah, that's only
Nah, that's
lifetime.
only-
that's only judges,
Yeah,
right?
judges, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Civil Supreme
Who
Court.
the fuck keeps voting this bitch back into government? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Do people actually like this bitch?
Yeah,
I got no
definitely.
respect
Some
for her,
people
bro.
do.
I got no respect for her.
Okay, so she has the power.
Hey, Jake, can you stop yelling? I'm doing a podcast. Sorry, folks. I'm doing this shit outside. What?
She has the power to initiate revenue bills, impeach federal officials, and elect the president in the case of an electoral college tie.
I didn't know she had power to choose president in the electoral tie. That's
Neither did
a
I.
big position of power
She
then.
gets elected by the representatives.
But how rare is that happen?
A tie is
She gets read by
tough.
representatives,
She gets elected by representatives.
like the
Wait,
U.S.
what did he say?
representatives.
Yep,
Oh
the Speaker
yeah,
of the
that's
House.
what it is. 'Cause we vote for
The presiding officer of the
What'd you
chamber
say?
is the Speaker of the House, elected by the representatives.
Bro, fuck government.
The House has several
About
powers
what?
assigned exclusively to it, including the power to initiate revenue bills, impeach federal officials, and elect the president in case of an electoral college tie.
Impeach. She has the power to impeach federal official.
Probably like low level officials,
Oh,
probably
yeah.
like senators and
But
shit.
the biggest thing there is that in a tie, she picks who the president is.
Really?
An
That's a big
electoral
one.
college
I didn't
tie.
know that.
I didn't know
And
that
neither
either.
did
I bet you that's never happened though.
No, that'd be
An
so
electoral
hard
tie,
to do.
no way. Yeah, that's like literally once in a lifetime. No, once in a fucking blue moon occurrence.
Yeah.
Because what are we at? 45 presidents? I bet you that's never happened once yet. An electoral
I'm pretty
tie.
sure they've been tied before, but
Really?
It's had to be
Yeah.
tied before.
I doubt it. Well,
They probably wouldn't
I
have
swear
made
to
that
God, dude.
law
yeah, that
without
probably
it being-
was probably because of that actually. But bro, see, like that's the thing that gets me mad. Like, you know how everywhere you go it says vote, like register to vote, like
Yeah, that's starting to
everything, bro,
aggravate me.
Instagram,
everything.
YouTube.
You know they're only
Snapchat.
promoting that
Snapchat.
because they don't want Trump to win. That's the only. They never did this before.
And the mail-in votes.
That mail-in votes is different. I'm talking just social
Oh,
media.
I know, but I'm saying
The mail-in votes, yeah, that's
messed up.
obviously just because.
Like
But nah,
what Trump
mail-in
was saying, he found some of his election
thrown in the
things
river or something, right?
thrown in the river and in waste baskets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely believe there's a collusion to not make him win again. But the problem is, bro, they don't have any say about the electoral. People don't seem to realize your
Yeah.
vote doesn't really truly matter. Hillary Clinton will be president right now if your vote mattered. She won the popular vote by a landslide. I'm not saying I wanted her to. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
Electoral colleges.
the electoral college is needed.
I've
100%.
I've moved more closer to the fact that we need it, but I'm still pretty against it. Like, I understand it because without it, New York and California would rule everything.
Yeah.
Because it would just be whoever has the biggest population would rule it.
Exactly.
But I still don't agree with the electoral. I think you should have to choose what your people say, no question.
You think Hillary would become a good president?
No, I don't. I think we'd be in war with China, Iran, another Iraq war, another Afghanistan war, all for oil and resources and poppy fields. Guarantee that. Hillary Clinton is one of the people who love overthrowing governments and rebuilding them so that she can get fucking banked for it. That bitch is more corrupt than anyone on the face of the earth. And she's the scum of the earth. She's a satanic baby worshipping, baby sacrificing fucking bitch. I hate that hoe.
Well,
Hillary Clinton, come at me, bitch. Kill me, I dare you. Clinton body count, look into it. Yeah, I called her. I don't give a fuck. I hope this... Bro, my biggest hope is that one day this blows up so hard and this gets played on some news segment. Breaking news, Josh Moore was against... I hope it. I just hope it. I hope it, because I hate this bitch so much.
I hope it doesn't.
I do. Kill me, Hillary, I dare you. You don't have the balls.
That's why I'm right here.
That's why your husband was on Jeffrey Epstein's plane 26 times. Absolutely ridiculous. 26 times on an airplane with a known fucking pedophile. What the fuck? That's not on the news no more either. Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself still, but it's still not being talked about. Gets me so mad, man. The news. You know what the thing with the news is, bro? They only have like a 1 week span of airing one particular event. After that, it's gone forever. And that's on purpose, bro. They want that to be like that. They
Why do you
want it
think that is?
because they don't want people questioning their bullshit of what's actually happening. Bro, how many people do you know that don't think Epstein killed himself? Because I know pretty much all of our friends, I'm pretty sure, know that that dude did not kill himself. My family
Yeah.
does not think that he did. My family's not a conspiracy family. They think that dude got killed. I don't think he got killed though. I think he escapes. I think he's living in his island right now, living somewhere lavish. I think he's being just fine.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think
You
he's
don't
dead.
think he's dead?
I don't think he's dead at all. I think they killed the clone. Bro, I believe in human cloning so heavily. I don't talk about that much because it's a crazy conspiracy. I
Yeah,
believe
don't
in
know
it
about
so
that.
heavily. I just do. I just do.
know.
Look into anyone wants to learn about human cloning. Look into Donald Marshall. He exposes the music industry and cloning and shit like that. It's wicked fascinating stuff. I went on a binge on it, bro. I'm pretty fucking convinced it's real.
What artist do you think is cloned?
I don't think artists care. I don't think that matters. I look at politicians, actors, figures, people who actually matter. Rappers and shit like that, and musicians, they're just used to distract society from what's actually happening.
You think Tupac's dead?
Yeah, I think Tupac got killed.
Do you think
But I think Tupac.
Eminem may have died and now is a new person?
I've thought about it. I won't lie. I've thought about that.
People said that.
He don't look the same. His ears, his jaw structure. You don't look the
He's
same.
also healthy now, though.
That could be it too.
You know,
that
he
could
used
be
to.
it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's clean.
I don't
now.
think so. I think they're all like. I think he's still the same dude.
I don't think Gucci Mane's a clone.
Nah.
Like people say Gucci's a clone. I don't think that.
He just
Why the
lost
fuck would
weight
they
in
clone
jail.
Gucci Mane, bro? What the fuck does he do? He makes music. Why does that matter to people?
Yeah, that's true.
Gucci.
I don't know. I can't like. For my conspiracies, bro, I can usually have enough evidence. Like if we were talking about mind control and CIA and shit, I could give you as much info as I know off the top of my head, and it'll be enough to kind of sort of make you want to research it. Cloning, it's just a feeling I have more than anything. I don't remember any of the shit like detail wise of what I learned when I looked into it. I just know that when I did, I learned enough to believe it. That's all I know. I think it's 2020, bro. I think the government and like scientists are so far ahead of what we are technologically that they can easily, bro. You can make babies in vats.
Yeah.
CRISPR, you can edit and splice the DNA of humans. Neuralink by Elon Musk and them. You can literally correct mental impairments just by putting a device in your head. Okay, there's so much more shit that they have not released to the general public that is definitely happening right now. I believe so much. There must be so much.
I mean, they have a good amount of
They definitely hide things.
technology. They definitely got
They
a
have
lot
to.
of technology.
They're known to do this. Area
But-
51 back in the day, people thought that flying the airplanes there were UFOs because they looked so much like UFOs because they were so like out of this world looking. VR headsets. The first patent for VR headsets was in 1950 something. Think about that. There was no telephones, no computers, no laptops, no iPads, no TVs, no color, but someone made up a patent of a VR headset. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
saying.
crazy.
That's actually nuts.
But I mean, like, I don't think that a lot of that stuff is true.
Like what, for instance?
Like cloning.
Okay.
I don't think you can be cloned. I don't think
Fair enough.
that somebody can just control my mind either.
Oh, I believe you can have your mind control. I think that's a completely different thing.
I don't think that's like.
I don't think it
real.
happens like you look at like a spiraling like circle, you know what I mean, like in the movies.
Yeah.
I think it's over your whole lifetime by subconsciously being programmed into being a certain type of person.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's subtle.
I can see the. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
It happens
You
with
mean
politics.
that you have feelings?
No, like your mind, like your
Like
subconscious
how we were
mind.
talking about.
Oh, like how you kind of
earlier.
like.
You can affect someone's subconscious mind without them being
like Sesame
realized.
Street when we were talking about earlier.
Like what?
Yeah, like if you like how Disney and stuff.
Oh, they
puts in
hide
a lot
they
of
hide
stuff,
sex
yeah.
and penises and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Just like that.
Grown up, like I feel like growing up, you just start to realize like, yo, like I talk like this because I listen to that.
Exactly.
Like stuff like that.
That's how they
Stuff around
subconsciously
you.
change your mind without
But
you
see-
realizing until later on.
I don't think that's. I think that's just what happens automatically.
Okay, that very
Like,
well could be too.
I think
you don't
that's
think it's
just
part
a
of a plan?
natural thing. I don't think that's like anybody mind controlling you.
Okay.
I
I'll tell you
think
right now,
that's
mind control is
there-
real.
There are
It's been
definitely
proven
ways
to
for
work.
persuasion.
Yeah, I can see the
Like
persuasion thing.
you can get persuaded by things around, which if you want to look at that as a mind control, I don't think so. Because it's not like they're like, oh, you're gonna do this, like picking each one of you. No.
If you want
It's
proof
by
of mind
natural
control,
feeling.
it happened from 1953 to 1973. It was brought to the American public in 1975. All these things it's
but
happened.
I don't think it's
MK
like
Ultra,
they, like-
MK Naomi.
they like
Oper-
tap into your head and
no,
then
they
say,
lace you with drugs and shock therapy and program your mind into listening to different things. Look into
Okay,
the
that-
Allen Memorial
that could
Institute
be-
Hospital in Quebec, Canada. Okay?
That's crazy.
Yo, they did it on unwilling subjects, mental patients who had no idea what was happening, and they made them go brain dead by giving them shock therapy and acid in a drip. Acid, cocaine, ecstasy, a bunch of drugs, just flooding them with it, and then playing things on repeat, like voices and shit on a tape, playing it on repeat over and over and over again, right?
That's
And
Yeah.
they just kept doing it. They'd break the mind of the subjects. That Whitey Bulger, he went through the same experiences when he was in jail. They gave him shock therapy and LSD trips. That's why he came out so fucked up. That's what people claim. That's not an experience that happened. Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, he was involved in Harvard LSD studies where these things would happen. They would give large amounts of acid to young people and just see what would happen. That's literally what happened because they thought the Russians were doing it. They thought the Russians were having mind. No, was it the Russians or was it Vietnam? I believe it started with Russia during the Cold War, and then it was part of Vietnam. They thought they were brainwashing soldiers because soldiers would come back from war being like, I don't want to kill anybody, like regretful for killing people, and they thought they were being fucking brainwashed by the Viet Cong and shit. That's why they started. That's why they said.
That's crazy.
You ever heard of Midnight Climax?
No.
In Boston and Seattle, it's a crazy name, bro.
Yeah,
Operation
yeah,
Midnight Climax. It's crazy. It's even crazy to know what it is. They would hire prostitutes to sleep with men and slip them LSD into their drinks, have them trip balls, and see if the prostitutes could extract information out of the people they were sleeping with. That happened in Boston and in San Francisco and Seattle. All from 53 to 73.
So they're basically, well, you're saying they were trying to give LSD to random people and see if they could just get anything they wanted out of them?
That was Midnight Climax, yeah. To
Yeah,
see if they could get information. That's just one specific operation.
I mean, is that like
because they
a
thought,
fact?
yo, this happened. This is like declassified. You can Google Operation Midnight Climax right now. This is mainstream information.
Oh, that's crazy.
And this happened. And it was brought to Congress in 1975 because eventually the American people had, I forget who exposed it, but someone exposed it and Congress started talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But the CIA ran all these operations. Operation MK Naomi, MK Ultra, MK Delta, MK, there's one more MK name with them. But they're all subgroups of the bigger mind washing project. And like I said, look into the Memorial Institute in Canada. That was the most fucked up, cruel ones because they'd break the minds of mental patients without their permission. It's so sad. It's so,
Crazy.
and the families of some of the people who it happened to sued the government years later and actually won in court and received money from the Canadian government for doing it. What up, homie?
I've never seen that. I can't believe I've never heard of that before.
Mhm.
Like any of that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
It all happened too. How we doing?
What's going on?
See, so it's called Midnight Climax, you said?
Operation Midnight Climax. That's the one with the prostitutes. How we doing? And but yeah, there's a whole category of mind control operations that took place. Just careful of the wire over there. Sorry, someone knocked down. You guys never heard of that shit though, really?
No, I've never heard of that.
Damn. It's nuts, man. I'll show you. I have papers upstairs. I've written like page after page of. That's how I know it off the top of my head because I've studied it so hard. It's crazy, dude. I'm trying to think of another. Oh yeah, but the Unabomber was a crazy one too. Cause you know how the Unabomber said technology was gonna take over and shit like that. That's why he killed all the like tech people and shit. That was his reasoning. Bro, he went to Harvard, in Harvard, Princeton, University of South Carolina. There was like 30 different colleges where they would get students who wanted extra money. They'd give them extra money and then give them ridiculous amounts of LSD and just see what would happen to them.
Where was this?
Like 30 different colleges throughout
Wow.
the U.S. from 1953 to 73. Absolutely crazy. Like I was telling them, there's one where prostitutes would give LSD to people and then try to sleep with them and get information out of them to see if they could, while CIA agents would watch through a one-way mirror. I forgot to mention that part. CIA members would watch the people have sex and trip balls to see if they could extract information. This is
Kinda
why I don't
nuts.
trust our government, bro. Like, it's shit like this. It's not shit like 9/11. It's not shit like JFK. It's shit that's already proven.
See-
If they're willing to do this, they will do fucking anything.
I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but like,
What's up?
I feel like why would CIA just like? You don't think they'd be able to just like ask the prostitutes like, "Yo, you got anything out of this dude, though?" Like, I don't think they'd watch.
They did watch it. I don't know why, but they did through one-way mirrors. I don't know why they did either. I'm just saying they would have two operatives per station. I don't know why they would. Maybe they're just fucking horny. I don't know. That's what I mean. I don't know. Maybe they're just weirdos.
Guy just wanted to get his nut
I'm
off.
kind of agreeing with Elmer.
You can look on
do you
any of
think
this
that's
stuff.
really
This shit happens.
necessary?
It does seem like overkill, but okay. Put it this way: would you trust a prostitute with crucial information? If you're for the CIA, no. You want first-hand accounts of your members to pick up what you heard.
But you think they really would hire prostitutes? You don't think
They did hire. It's not whether I believe it or not.
Yeah,
they
but you
did.
don't think they'd be trustworthy?
They're prostitutes. I'm not trying to diminish any prostitute. I think prostitution should be legal in the
You
U.S.
should definitely diminish prostitutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to-
Prostitutes aren't very trustworthy overall.
Yeah, that's also a very valid point by Elmer. Who's to say a prostitute's telling the truth?
Exactly.
What?
That's why they would watch them to
That
see
is-
what would happen. That's my point.
They watch every single.
Bro, he just said they
moment.
saw
Oh,
him
like
through a
she was,
mirror.
Like, mic'd up.
No. There'd be a one-sided mirror. Like they literally made places. Like they didn't just go to like a brothel or like a whorehouse. They would make places. Like go into a building, make a one-sided mirror, make a bedroom, watch the people have sex with the prostitute, and like take notes on it and see if they'd extract any information. Like where would they work? Did they have any secrets at work? Did they have any affairs? Shit like that. Just simple stuff to see if they could break the mind. Because when Albert Hoffman's the man who made LSD, he synthesized it by accident.
So when do they put these guys on LSD?
They'd give them like a drink or something, and they'd have it laced with LSD. And the prostitute would give them like a beer or something. They'd drink the beer, and all of a sudden they'd start tripping balls. Again, this isn't a conspiracy. This is real. This really fucking happened. Like you can like go on Google and find the shit. You can ask a government official. You can ask a CIA member. They'll tell you, yeah, we did this. That's what I'm saying. It's not 9/11 and shit like that for me that gets me on conspiracies and why I hate the government. Why I hate the government is because of the shit they're willing to admit to do. What up?
Or
Little reefer? I'll take a hit. No one's gonna.
I'll take it.
I mean, I wouldn't say no. I guess.
2-minute break, folks.
Oh, sorry.
You
Do you mind?
I'm sorry. You
No,
online?
we're good. Weed's legal in Massachusetts.
You online?
No, it's gonna be online eventually. We were just talking about prostitutes. Nothing can get much worse than talking about prostitutes.
Worse?
Yeah, we're talking about horse. Talking about the CIA and shit.
Do you say nothing could be much worse?
Yeah. What can get
What
worse than
way?
talking about prostitutes?
What?
Rapist, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Rapist
that's
and murderer.
yeah.
A lot.
All right, I didn't
There's
think
a
about that
lot
one.
worse than.
Come on, man.
It's the oldest business in the country.
Yeah, that was a bad one. My bad. I'm good.
I'm good, thank you. Thank you.
Just remember, it's the oldest business in the world.
He's not wrong. I think prostitution should be legal. I said it to him. We had a conversation about it before.
Why do you think that?
First of all, it'll stop the spread of diseases. Because if you have an official business with a license, oh he big chiefs, bro.
Always use that shit.
If you legalize prostitution, one, you'll have to sexual test all the prostitutes. They'll have to meet standards. They'll have to, you know what I mean? Like they'll have to be clean. They can't have diseases. It'll be a run.
they
through.
have to get tested.
Exactly. Two,
The
you can make a
Prestige
shit ton of money off
Yeah.
of it for tax
Right.
reasons
Be a
if it's legal.
ass pimp.
Yeah, I do.
Bro, it's legal. It's legal in Las Vegas. In the city of Las Vegas,
New Orleans too. I'm pretty sure.
is it? Yeah, there's some places where it's legal.
What?
Prostitution,
Oh.
like Las Vegas.
Well, I don't know.
It's
actually.
legal?
I can't.
Las
be saying
Vegas
that,
is. You
no.
can order a hooker in Las Vegas, no problem. They tax the fuck out of it.
New Orleans is
It's an actual
open
business.
alcohol. There's nothing to
Like you said, it's the oldest business in the country. That like, here's how I see it: if alcohol, which kills 80,000 people a year, can be legal, why the fuck can't prostitution, which kills literally 0 people a year? It's
I would
a real
definitely
bad
say that-
comparison, but
Prostitution has more deaths than 0.
okay.
Yeah, I would say.
There's
Maybe-
definitely a percentage
No,
of
way.
prostitutes.
Okay,
that
I-
fuck AIDS.
STDs.
Yeah,
Bro,
but you know how that wouldn't happen
I
if
bet
it was
mad
regulated by a
prostitutes get
company.
killed too.
If
Yeah.
it was regulated by a company that was an actual business and they took it serious, this wouldn't happen. People would be so much more safer.
Have a pimp house where people can just come in and be like,
Exactly. But
What up?
wouldn't you feel comfortable having sex with a prostitute knowing she doesn't have a sexual disease?
yeah, but see, I wouldn't have sex with a prostitute.
I'm
but
speaking
yeah,
hypothetically.
Hypothetically, yeah.
I'd rather know that she doesn't have a disease. It's like buying drugs off the street versus buying drugs from a dispensary. You know you're not going to get skipped.
Now, what
or-
if they got diseases? Do you got
See-
a discount?
You're a sick fuck. You're just a sick fuck in that case. That's all I know.
You gotta
Bro,
rock the willy.
if-
You
if-
good?
Yeah, you got right the willy.
Bro,
I
if
know
you
you got
know,
an
if you
STD.
know
Okay.
a prostitute doesn't have any
What if that
STDs
bitch
or
is hella
anything,
bad? You just
why
like,
wouldn't
damn,
you
I'm finna get a
fucking-
private
That's a-
shit.
I know you got an STD, but I'm
Dude,
gonna
yeah,
try.
That's
I have-
actually a very valid point. Why wouldn't you?
I have a-
what?
I
Why
have
would
a
you
th-
still not
I
get
have
the
a
prostitute?
third reason why prostitution should
wouldn't
be
I?
legal.
Yeah.
What?
My
Because
third
I don't
hold
believe
on.
in buying women shit. Like
Oh, that's
Bro,
respect.
every man pays
just-
for sex.
I personally rather.
Every man pays for
Not
sex.
true.
Every
I get
man,
that, but
in
I'd
one
rather-
way or another.
Joe, you spent like
What if you haven't
$200 in a strip
work my
club
way
in one
up to
night,
it.
so you can't say you haven't paid for sexual things.
This dude did. Yeah, this is factual.
Oh, don't get me wrong. If I go to a strip club, I'm fucking getting hella.
What's the
lap dance
difference,
and
bro?
shit.
One, you're getting laid. One, you're
What's
not.
the difference?
I'd rather
And it
pay
wasn't
for it for getting
200.
laid.
Well, the difference is
There's
one's
one
legal and
20.
one isn't, but that doesn't change your mind. Just because weed and booze was illegal doesn't mean you stop fucking smoking and drinking, right?
He's coming at you hard here.
Wait,
That's
say
No,
that
all.
again.
I'm
Say
just-
that again. Say that again.
No,
Right,
I,
Say,
you get-
say
you
it
get
again.
what I'm
Shut him
saying?
down again. Say it again.
No, do you get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I
though?
do.
Like, what's the difference between you going to a strip club and having her fucking get you fucking blue balls and paying her money than getting a prostitute and fucking her? What's the difference? Well, other than it being legal and illegal.
I'd rather fuck someone that I care about.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I just I was just talking. I just thought you meant like
Joe Fu feel
Anybody.
about that shit.
not just you, like just like in general.
Nah, I was talking about
It's
me.
oh, it sounded well. Actually, no. All right, I get you.
My third and final reason for it to be legal too.
It's respect.
But
Fuck, what was it?
I'd
I
fuck
feel
a
like a
hooker.
what? This is a
Fuck,
bold
wouldn't
Who wouldn't
my
fuck
statement.
a
way.
hookie? Who wouldn't fuck a hookie?
This is a bold statement. But I feel like
You see Joe?
y'all are tripping.
You want to fuck a hooker?
If it was legal, I would, yeah. Because I believe it should be legal. What I'm thinking for the third reason too, I think it would release the. I mean, I think it would bring down the amount of rapes every year. I think there's a lot of rapes, even though men
No.
statistically rape more than women, if you include prison.
No, I think it'll lead to more rapes. Not more.
What?
Not more. Not
What?
more.
It's
No.
consensual.
No, I took
You're
it
not
down. I
even
took
one
it to,
rape.
I
Wes.
took it away. I took it away.
Joe,
I
hear me
took-
out. If you're
I
sexually
reverted
No,
my
let me say this.
decision.
Let me get my point out.
No,
If you're
no,
sexually
I-
no, I'm not coming at your point. I'm coming at a different point.
Okay.
If you're sexually deprived, bro, I guarantee you there's at least 100 people every year who rape someone because they're sexually deprived. I guarantee it, no question asked. At least 100. That's 100 less rapes.
No, that's what I was about to say. That's why I changed my mind. I was
Let
like,
me get a hit of that. Please, thank you.
wait a minute. Like,
I don't want that actually.
Watermelon.
Side bag.
never mind. I lost my train of thought.
There you go.
Do you guys agree with that? Do you think that would bring down any rape?
But
Yeah.
no, I was saying
If
that I
Bring
was
down?
taking it back.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, but
Oh, yeah, there's no evidence to
yeah,
back it up.
no.
I just feel like some rapes
there could
take
be
place because of sexual
That could- yeah.
deprivation.
deprivation.
Deprivation, thank you. I can't
Got
speak.
you. No. Hey,
That one hit
But what I
got
was
me
gonna
high.
we're
say
here to help.
is I was
Oh,
taking
I
my
know, Josh.
last statement back because of
Did Cavallo not teach you anything?
I forgot.
Filler
again.
words and mouth on the face. 2 no-nos in presenting. Keep going though.
Keep going. I'm waiting.
Hand over mouth.
Where was I going?
Alright, you know what? I
No,
think
where
now
was I going? No, I got this. I got this. Just
I don't remember, to be honest.
I was taking what I said back because I didn't think about the people that were sexually deprived and also illegal things are always going to be more dangerous than something that's legal.
What do you mean by that?
Wow.
Like
I know what you're saying. I just
hooker-
want to elaborate for the video.
prostitute on the street.
You can call her a hooker. It's okay.
A
She
hooker.
won't get mad at you.
A prostitute on the street, like, just getting ready to be picked up by any dude, like, whatever. is probably in more danger than somebody through a legitimate organization.
Check in the office, sign your paper, sign your
Yeah, it'd
name
be
in.
safer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
people, because like people would know where you are, like kind
That's
of things
literally
like that.
Sons of Anarchy.
You give the bitches the option to decline too.
Sons
Think
of
about,
An-
yeah, that's true too.
In Sons, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
and
yeah.
Sons of
Nah,
They
I didn't
literally
think about
sold
that.
pussy
You
in
feel
Sons.
Did
me?
they?
That
Yeah.
way, it's not just
You didn't
one
watch
way.
it?
I watched some of it.
Mad good. You should finish it.
100%. You saw the ending.
I saw the ending where
At my
Jax gets
house.
ran over by a fucking
Spoiler alert.
thing.
Great.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No,
Nah,
I've seen
I
it.
loved. Shit was great.
You did?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
a great
okay,
show.
good. I was gonna feel like a prick.
I've seen that shit twice. Ah, man.
When Jax died.
I watched a little bit. Once they went to Ireland, I
Jack.
think that's when I stopped
That's
watching.
the sickest fucking season.
I got bored.
I
of
thought
it.
that one was a little slow myself.
I
It
watched,
got
like-
dragged on, but it was
Yeah.
just cool being
Yeah,
like
no, it was
in
so
I
cool
just
in
thought it was
Ireland.
cool as fuck.
For the first
When
like
his son got
couple
taken.
episodes, I thought it was
Yeah.
sick.
It wasn't
But-
even that long when you think
One
about it, but they're
person
long
talking-
ass
Yeah.
episodes.
But by the end, I was just kind of like, yo,
It's very
I
rare
want to
that
get
I
back
like
to
a
like
show.
legit action.
There's only a few shows I actually like watching.
I bet if you gave Sons of Anarchy a full try,
Yeah, if I
all the
watched
way
it,
through,
I
you'd
watched it in
like
like
it.
middle school. That's when I started
yeah,
watching.
you'll,
It was
Oh.
mad
you'll
long
like it
ago.
way
Oh.
better.
Is it on
now.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Still?
No,
Yeah.
it's on Hulu.
I don't got no.
Oh, they
Hulu.
take it off on Netflix.
I'll give you my Hulu.
I think.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'll give it a chance.
I'll give you my Hulu.
You can
only if
log
you
watch
into
watch
the
One
it.
Tree
free.
Hill.
You can log into
I
the
watched
free
like
Hulu.
half of that. I got bored of it.
Man,
What?
It's just,
oh,
I don't
well,
like it.
what season did you get to?
Maybe 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like
ever
1
watch
through
Friday
4
Night
is like
Lights?
really good.
Again, started it, never finished.
5 through
Yo.
7 is
What?
like a little.
Friday Night Lights.
Oh,
You didn't finish. Friday
Never,
Night Lights?
dude. I don't like shows that often. I like Cobra Kai. I like Stranger Things, and that's a. You watch Cobra Kai?
No.
Don't talk about it.
Dude,
Don't
you got me
talk
so
about it.
excited.
You watch Cobra Kai?
Yo, I've been dying for someone to tell me they watch Cobra Kai so I can
Talk to
talk
Sully.
Ghost
about it.
Adventures.
I know, so I told somebody to get into it.
Yeah.
Ghost Adventures is the shit. That's a
Alright,
good show.
you
I
got.
love ghost shows.
Do you like survival
What
shows?
kind of show is
Nah,
it?
I like
What-
dual survival.
What kind of show
Like-
is Cobra Kai?
Oh, this is like a
Uh-huh.
sci-fi-ish one.
It's like you know Karate Kid.
Yeah.
It's like the Karate Kid movies, but it's like they're older now. Like
Oh.
Daniel LaRusso's older, and he has a kid of his own, and he starts a dojo, and it's fucking awesome, dude.
Don't talk too much.
Yeah, that wasn't like
'cause
a
I'm
spoiler.
watching that. After
Dude,
I'm
let me
done.
know
My
when you
name is
watch
Errol.
it, please.
My name is what?
My name is Errol.
What the hell fucking show is that?
Yeah, bro, there's very
It's
few
like a-
shows I fuck with.
Think of like,
It's a comedy, right?
yeah. Think of like Trailer Park Boys as a sitcom.
Never seen.
Oh,
it.
I've heard of the show. Who's
My
the
name
main
is-
character? Do you know?
Yeah, I've heard of
Earl.
My Name is
What's-
Earl. So
Thanks, dude.
That was
Who-
pretty vague.
like, who the
I
fuck-
forget.
no, who-
You know
that's
the
not his
Alvin
real
and
name.
Chipmunks guy?
Yeah. I do. That's who exactly it is.
Dave?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Dave. Yeah.
And with what's his face? The dude that's jacked now?
Oh, that was really.
Randy, the actor.
Boss.
Randy the
He's-
actor.
Hold on, no.
Stop,
Randy.
stop shaking the table.
my bad.
Sorry. No, I just
Nah,
realized
yeah.
I was doing it
He's
too, and then I stopped.
huge
Who
now.
else is
Hold
doing
on one
this?
second.
Randy
Orton.
Orton. I was gonna say Orton.
Ethan Suppley.
That was nowhere near Randy.
No, his name in
Ethan
the show is
Suppley.
Randy.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it's
I was
a
gonna say
different-
that was nowhere near
Ethan
Randy.
Suppley. Hold on. I wish I could show the viewers this picture that I'm about to show you fuckers.
Show him the Show him the
I
picture.
wish I could show him this picture that I was gonna show these fuckers.
Fucking Joe.
You.
It's time to start talking about Lil Wayne.
Wheezy.
Wheezy.
That's my man's. Carter 5 best rap album of all time.
It was definitely the best rap album of
Easy on the street,
2018. That's undeniable.
So you put
greatest
that
one there
over.
ever is.
That's on God.
What's it
Everything.
called? Denzel's.
That song.
Denzel didn't. Yeah, Denzel's second album wasn't that as good as
It
Carter 5?
was Taboo, right?
What? No,
Midnight.
Taboo was 2016.
Midnight. Savage Mode 2.
Oh, we
21
were
and
talking
Met-
about 21 for
21
a minute.
and Metro
yeah.
Boomin.
Did you see the
Tonight.
Did you see the trailer?
Midnight.
Did you see the trailer for it with Morgan Freeman narrating?
Nah.
Yeah, it's mad funny.
Really?
Yeah, he narrates it.
Wait, is that the
Cal and
intro?
Fredo.
It's no, it might be the intro, but it was
Cal
like
and G
something.
Fredo dropped a mixtape too. Let's go.
A lot of
See,
music.
I won't lie. I'm not you're gonna get upset, but I'm not like the biggest fan of G Fredo like at all.
I like Cal a lot.
Yeah,
Just
I
a lot
like
of
G
screaming
Fredo.
in my, not
She might
screaming.
get you
just,
shot. Be careful. She might get you shot.
oh,
Hey, you like your music?
I fuck with your music.
You like your music and I like mine.
No,
you feel me?
I was just,
I love
Nah,
Fredo.
but like I don't.
Big
I
two
listened to
times.
Lil Tecca's album
Big
though.
two times.
How
You
the
already
fuck
know.
did you
No,
listen to
yeah,
Lil
I
I'm
Tecca?
actually
serious,
liked
bro.
Lil
I'm
Tecca's
serious,
album.
bro.
He makes
It
the
was
music.
pretty
Oh,
fucking
man.
decent.
I don't really
Nah,
like Lil Tecca
Lil
at
Tecca's
all.
I feel
album
the
was
same
pretty
way.
He
good.
But I
caps in all of
listened
his
to-
songs. How can you listen to someone who's constantly
And you
capping?
know I'm big on not listening to Cat.
It's all cap. He
But
admits
nah,
it.
there's some of these songs that are just kind of like weirdly.
He
It's a
dropped
pretty
it-
soft song, but one of my favorite ones is Chemistry. That song, just something about it. I'm just like, yo, this thing's sick. And
I think the state
the
of
one
hip
with
hop's in a
Dirk and
and the
bad
one
place.
with Dirk and
Polo
Polo
G.
G, those
Yeah, when
two
you down.
dudes
I'm just not a
make
fan
that
of it.
song, and they make
I-
that
I
song
like
because they're
rap less
actually
and less
from
every
the
day.
streets, so they're not
But I
capping.
hate other music, which is like,
Well,
You
that's
just
because-
completely ignored what
Yeah,
I was saying.
yeah.
I just spit too.
you spit on me?
No, like
Let me
I
hit-
was
let me hit
saying-
that
I was
piece
saying what I was.
I'm dying.
I was just
You said
rolling.
no, and then said
Can I
yeah.
hit him? Can I hit it after?
Yeah,
Thanks, big dog.
I was rolling with
Damn,
what
that
I was
thing
saying.
blows
You just cut
clouds.
me off.
That thing doesn't even feel like it's hidden.
You can take your time, bro.
Yeah, I'll take a couple.
Fucking.
But I was
What am
saying
I to tell
that the other song that I liked off his album that I thought was amazing was the one with Dirk and Polo G, because those
I
two
like
dudes,
Polo G. Heavy.
those two dudes are actually from the streets and stuff,
Where would you put
and they're
Polo
not
G?
capping.
Right now,
Yeah.
He's top 10.
it's top 10, yeah. No,
But I
maybe,
wouldn't-
maybe top 5. Like current rappers, like
Yeah,
still
current
making music,
rappers.
yeah, he's top 5.
Top
Respect
two.
that.
I'd put like JID, Lil Wayne, Denzel,
J.I.D. Louise.
Kendrick, even though
Uzi?
Kendrick's
Are you
been
putting Uzi?
sleeping.
J.
Kendrick
Cole?
hasn't dropped anything.
I put
after
J.
that.
Cole top 10. He's like top 6.
You
He
put
just hasn't-
J.I.D.
No, that was in no
before-
order.
okay,
That was in no
okay.
order.
I was about to say.
No. Still
Weezy
spinning.
the
Weezy's
goat.
probably the best.
Weezy's
Two's
the
probably
goat.
Kendrick, but
Yo.
Kendrick's been sleeping.
I've been like I know I don't like love him like one of our friends does, but like Lil Baby's really not that bad. I'd say I would put him top
He's
10
top
right now
3.
too.
Top 3?
Yeah, for me right now.
Bro.
Okay, I put Lil Baby and
Not
like,
of all
I
time.
don't know, like a
Not of
I
all
would
I
time.
said
put
We're
top
talking
10.
6
right
or
now,
7.
like right,
Right
now.
now?
I'd put him at 6.
No
6,
specific
7,
order?
Maybe
40
a little
seconds?
lower,
Actually, maybe
10.
specific
40
order.
seconds,
Name
maybe?
42 now.
I'll go-
Name 41 other people. Now.
Don't put me on the
You
spot like
made
that.
it half
I
from
could
the
do
last
I
conversation.
I could do
I
it.
put Lil Durk on it first. Polo G second, and then I go Lil Baby right now third.
I just don't listen to music about murdering people. That's my thing. The problem with Polo G, bro, all shit's about murdering people in the past or
Nah.
popping pills.
It's about getting out of the.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear that every
Trenches.
track he puts out. You're out of the hood. Stop rapping about the
But
hood.
then he's got, bro, that like,
Rap about that rich
do you
life.
Yeah,
rap
rap-
about? You
What is
rap
he gonna
about
rap
shit
about?
you
Yo,
Titties
who's
and
shaking?
ass?
see
Who's shaking this?
That was
Titties
me
and
that
ass
time.
like
Oh,
If it's
everybody.
bitches money, if it's bitches or money, I don't want to hear it. That doesn't appeal to me anymore. I don't want to hear about fucking
Alright, and that's not what he
women,
raps
guns.
about.
No, that's I'm saying the majority of rap is women, guns, and money. I don't want to hear about that anymore. I'm sick of it. It's overplayed. It's overused.
You listen to
That's
the,
why I like Lil Wayne so much. He talks about shit like that, but he does it in such a creative way that it's fucking just so perfect and one of a kind, bro. And he's got his own sound. Same with,
Weezy's the goat.
he's the goat. He's one of the goats.
He is the goat.
Did you listen to the Bigger Picture by Lil
Bigger
Baby?
Picture?
Baby.
Yeah. It's
No,
bigger
was
than
that
You
an
you.
album?
like that song
No,
a
it's
lot.
Yeah, you like
Oh, was that about Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually liked that song. That's what brought him up from like the 50s to 42nd.
Yeah, that's respect though. That's like a
That was-
pretty
yeah.
good song too.
I don't agree with the messaging because I don't support Black Lives Matter. I support Black Lives. I don't support the organization. I got to state that on camera, so I'm not racist. But I like the song.
100% Black Lives Matter.
They do. All
Black
lives
Lives
matter,
Matter.
not in a racist
Yeah,
way.
it should be all. It's. I mean, no, it should.
I don't like how
but,
all
like, it
lives
is,
matter is
I
used
get-
as
I
a
don't know.
racist term, though. Like
Yeah,
how that's like,
I don't mean
you
it
know what I
like
mean?
that at all.
That's why I
If
want
I
to
were to
express
say
it because
it-
I don't want to be a dick.
Yeah.
I don't want people to think I'm inconsiderate because I'm looking at their skin color and saying they don't matter. I'm just saying the organization supports the Democratic Party, which I don't support. I don't support the organization. Me personally.
But yeah, back to Weezy though.
Back to Weezy though.
You want a
Like-
beer, foo?
Ass is asleep.
No, I'm good. Like, just think about it. Name a more historic rap series than the Carters.
There is none.
Exactly. The look
But
how
then again,
well the
I only
Carter
like-
5 sold,
I don't like the
And-
Carter 1 and 2 though. That's me
Yeah, 'cause
personally.
you
You know
don't-
I don't like Old Wayne. I just don't.
but you gotta still see the talent.
no,
you might
no,
not
no,
like
no.
it.
You know what it is? I don't like the flow and the beats, so I can't listen to
Yeah,
it
'cause
personally.
like that 2000.
But I
early
respect.
2000
Yeah, I don't
sound.
like that sound. But I like what he's. I respect him as an artist, 100%.
Yeah, because
Like I said, I wouldn't say he's one of the goats if I didn't respect him enough.
Exactly.
I don't just throw that around.
Think about it. Like, name another musical artist that can literally.
I
do
mean, I
anything.
don't say it. I see it on the same level at all. But Trippy did a love letter to you.
Dude,
1 through 4,
Love Letter to You 1 and 2 are two of the best fucking albums of their
Yeah.
time.
and then 3. I still like, you know me. I still love me some Trippy. I like 3 and 4 too. I just think that is another good series.
You
I don't
gotta,
think it's
you
better.
gotta admit that 1 and
Not
2
saying
are
it's
different
better.
level though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like-
One
yeah.
and 2 are just
'Cause
they're
that's-
goated. They're
That's
goated
like
albums.
that's like
to me.
before Fame.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
Yeah,
that's when it was
I
like,
like those a lot.
Can you rap like me, bro? Come
yeah,
on now.
yeah.
Love
I like
Scars.
Trippy.
Yeah, dude, Love Scars is what got him big.
Legit.
Bust Down.
Uh,
Hellboy.
yeah, no, that album was so
Hellboy
fucking
was-
sick.
Dark Knight Dumbo.
Fire.
Yeah.
So good.
How many records did that break? How many
Dude.
records did that sell? That has to
That
be
must-
I
platinum.
didn't
That
like
must
double
be
Trippy
up
at
platinum.
there.
first.
Double.
You didn't like what?
I didn't like Trippy at first.
I really liked him. I really liked him.
And then I gained to like him and his old music. I just
Yeah,
didn't
because
like
you
it.
hung out with me.
I've liked him less
Wait,
as
no, I'm
just
time's
kidding.
gone
You probably
by,
listen to
just because I
yourself,
haven't
too.
gave his music enough chances. I don't think. But like, I just Love Letter that You 1 and 2 give me enough reason to fuck with him.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have to put anything else out that I like. That's enough right there.
You know what's
Jamie,
crazy?
Can I go take a piss?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because he
Oh.
still has the potential to drop music like that.
Oh yeah.
Because it's still in his arsenal.
You
You
know
know he
there's-
wants to do rock. He wants.
Gun Kelly and everyone doing rock now.
He came out with a song with MGK.
Oh,
On
on the
his
album,
album.
right? Did he do the rock shit too?
It was like rap rock, if that
Okay.
makes any sense.
They got a
like,
cool little friendship.
Yeah.
Candy, you ever heard Candy?
That's-
Obviously.
Yeah.
I think I
That's a
told
good
you
song.
about
Dude,
that song,
that's
bro.
such a good song.
I'm keep that.
Go Candy.
So
yeah,
good.
be
Oh, man.
more like Melody,
Everyone hates
yeah.
on MGK, and I really just don't hate him.
I think Eminem ended his career, but he brought it back somehow. Like,
Yeah.
he single-handedly brought his
I
career
think
back.
that's
soon
why
as
they
I
did
saw-
it.
As soon as I saw this dude on the Motley Crue movie,
Dude, you saw
I'm
that?
not
That
gonna-
was a good flick.
bro.
I'm
As
not
soon as I
gonna
saw
lie.
him on that, I just respected him. I thought
Yeah.
he did such a good job in that movie. Like a musician to like be in his first film or something
Yeah,
and do
yeah.
that fucking good.
That was a good film.
Like,
I watched it like
Okay,
3
that-
nights ago.
Yeah, that's what I was.
thanks.
Have you
3
seen?
nights
Have you
ago?
seen? Yeah, I just watched it.
Really?
Yeah,
it
it's
came
fresh
out
in my
a bit
mind.
ago.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, like
Bro,
over like. Well, it was a long time.
mad sad when the kid died in the hospital. Spoiler alert.
Wait. Who? Oh,
Like the
oh,
blonde guy's
yeah,
kid,
yeah,
bro. I
yeah.
was like, damn.
Nah, you know what fucked me up every single time?
What?
Watching Nicky put the needles in his arm.
Oh
that
yeah.
killed me.
Yeah.
I just
Especially when he like
couldn't do it.
OD'd.
Yeah,
That was fucked.
bro. What else? Well, if you haven't seen it, sorry, but
Yeah,
the,
fuck you if you haven't
the
seen the
car
movie.
crash when they were tripping and he thought he was
Yeah,
alive and then he was
the
just.
dude died.
Oh my god.
What movie?
The
Motley
Dirt?
Crue. Oh, the
Molly
dirt.
Crew's
Joe
a great
Dirt.
movie.
Yeah,
Joe
the
Dirt. I
Dirt.
haven't seen
Greatest
Joe
movie.
Joe,
Ever.
you've never seen Joe
Nah,
Dirt?
I don't
David
like
Spade.
redneck. I don't
Classic
like David
David Spade.
Oh, then you wouldn't like My Name
I've
Is
never seen
Earl.
Joe Dirt
That's
either.
just-
Spade. Fuck that
Way too
shit.
redneck for me.
Nah, that you would like it if you watched
Oh.
it. Guarantee it.
Nah, I didn't like it. I
You
tried.
too.
Do you guys know what a ventriloquist is?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
dummy operator.
Have you ever heard of Jeff
Jeff
Dunham?
Dunham.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's
he's
a
fucking
goat.
hilarious.
Yeah, okay.
He's
I just-
hilarious.
I was talking.
The undead
Yeah.
terrorist, right?
Yeah.
He's the
My
undead
favorite-
terrorist. Yeah.
My favorite is jalapeno on a steak.
I like the old grumpy guy who's married.
Yeah,
that one was pretty funny.
The purple monkey too.
Oh, with the green belly or
Yep.
something.
Yes.
Dude, I forgot about him.
Jeff Dunham is
I
gone.
plan to get like super baked one night and just fucking watch that.
Yeah, dude, it's talent that he does that.
It's so
mad
impressive,
talent.
bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, like you can't tell at all, and it's like loud and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like he's conversating.
Yeah, bro. You gotta be
Like,
like.
he's literally
Not
like,
only do you have to do the ventriloquism,
You
but
have
you
to
have to
remember what
do a
you're
whole
saying.
dialogue. Yeah, bro. Like.
cause he cuts himself off like mid conversation.
Mid-sentence,
like,
yeah.
the puppet will be talking or whatever, or the whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then it'll be talking, and then he'll just cut it off and like, it's
Switch
just,
it.
Dude,
it's so.
And you guys
it's
ever
so
been to a
cool.
comedy show?
Yeah, I've been to a ton.
Kevin
I
Hart.
have.
You went to Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I did
Swear to
too.
God.
Which one? Was it like for Netflix or something?
It was.
Or was it just like a stand-up?
What the last
the last
Netflix
one
show
was.
we had?
Yeah.
It was that show, but not
Not where you guys
not
were.
where we were.
Yeah.
But it was the same show.
Wow.
Kind of bragging for Tom here, ish, but he went to a Tosh.0 show.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
audience?
with Nick Andrade.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
audience.
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
That's. I was thinking of stuff like that, and I was like,
I went
if
to
I was on ridiculousness,
Ridiculous.
bro,
Yeah,
I would.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, imagine.
I know.
Yeah,
I
grew up
saw
on that
Impractical
show.
Jokers live
Yeah.
3 times.
Say it again.
So I saw Impractical Jokers live 3 times. I've seen Sal,
Really?
like just Sal alone.
With
once.
your family?
Yeah.
Bro, that's when? Were you like 12ish, probably?
Nah, like I think I saw Sal like in last October.
I only said
wanna go
that.
see
Oh,
Gabriel
I only said that
Iglesias.
because they were like big when we were in like
Yeah.
8th
That
grade-ish.
dude's comedy.
10th,
But that
9th.
shit's like the centerpiece of Pizza Night.
Oh, crap.
Or
It
Cat
literally
Williams.
is-
My brother went to a Cat Williams show.
Who?
Kevin.
Kevin and
Cat
Christian.
You
Williams.
know who I
both
kind of
did.
wanted
Yeah,
to go to?
Cat
one?
Williams is
Oh,
a
I
comedy.
remember that
I've
one.
never
they
even
went, 'cause I remember
heard of that
chirping.
dude.
them,
Cat
'cause I don't
Williams,
like
mad
Cat
funny,
Yeah.
dude.
Funny as shit.
I want to
Mad
go to
funny.
a Bill Burr one.
Ooh.
I wish
Just because
Kevin
he's a
Hart.
Boston dude.
You guys ever heard of
Right?
Tim Dillon?
No.
He's fucking
I wish
hilarious.
Kevin Hart didn't get all mainstream movie like.
Kevin Hart's a bitch, bro.
Kevin
It's
Hart.
still funny.
Tell
as
me how that
shit.
dude broke his back, and like 6 months later was fucking weightlifting like The Rock.
That man has to be one of the funniest top 3 funniest
He's pretty
people
funny.
alive.
He's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Like, name 2 other people
Cause it's
that
not
are
even-
funny.
Eddie
Like,
I think The
Murphy.
Rock's comedy.
You think
Eddie
The
Murphy.
Rock
Yo,
is
he's
one of
not
the
a
funniest
comedian,
men
bro.
alive?
I know he's not a
You
comedian.
think he's
You
one of
can't
the
say that.
funniest
You
men
can't say
Bro,
that.
alive?
in WWE, that dude was a
Take
nah,
Bro,
you getting that?
Are you
neck
trying
him,
to say that
neck him.
he's one of the top 3
Take that
funniest
back.
men alive?
Nah,
and he's
bro.
That
still
was the
Rock.
conversation.
he's
That
Yeah,
was the
what do you-
conversation.
Bro, he's not even
Yeah.
top 100.
We're
I
talking-
think he's comedy though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
he might be funny, but he's not one of the
1,000.
top 100.
Nah, I give you guys that.
Okay.
I wasn't saying that though.
All right.
It was
you
just
said,
off
you
topic.
said it at a bad
I think
time.
Now-
The
all right,
Rock
now-
is-
You said it at a
I
bad
think The
time.
Rock
That's
is
all.
comedy.
I
That's
want to
all.
know who. Now, name 2 other people that you think are that fucking funny.
Eddie Murphy, 100%.
Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy.
Okay.
yeah.
That's respect.
What's this?
Not
dude's
Adam
name?
Sandler, because that dude's not funny.
What's that dude's name?
Bro, don't put any disrespect on Adam
Dave
Sandler's
Chappelle.
name.
Oh yeah, Dave
Dave
Chappelle's
Didn't
fucking
he go to
hilarious.
Africa? He moved to Africa.
Yeah, he got weird, bro.
No,
Oh, you know how we
no,
talked about cloning
no.
earlier?
Joe.
I think Dave Chappelle got cloned. That's one person I do.
Yo, I think I saw that on your. Yo,
Yeah, I posted something
I
about
saw-
that a while
That's
ago.
how I saw
Yeah.
it. Shout out Unfiltered Information.
Unfiltered information on Instagram.
You should probably give it a follow.
Link in bio. I'll post it. I
Let's
love you. If you're
go.
watching this from there, one love.
Yeah, with my
Goats.
It's under the. That's a leaf. Oh.
Oh,
My
I
bad.
saw someone comment something coming at you, and I, for some reason, just got so triggered and saw your response, and I was like, yeah, I can't comment on anything at this dude. I don't want to.
Let's talk about this for a second. 'Cause I haven't talked about this
They
public on a
stay beefing
podcast.
on you.
Some people like to come at me on my posts. I'm
Yeah.
not sure why.
Yeah.
I try to be
I mean, like,
respectful.
if you
I'm not
don't-
here to start a
If
fight.
you don't like your posts, like,
Don't comment.
Don't follow it.
Don't
first
follow.
don't
Yeah.
follow.
You don't have to follow me.
Get the fuck out of here. Like that dude was. I'll pull it up, or it would be hard. You post a lot.
I
but
post quite a lot.
but I read it, and then I read his comment, and then I was like, oh, this little fucking kid. I was like typing, and then I was like, oh, let's see what he said.
There's always one guy. Shout out that one guy who's an asshole. Always commenting shit on my posts.
Mm.
And I'm always coming back very respectfully because I'm not there to start fights.
Hey.
But like,
Nah, dude.
I'm
yeah.
just gonna not
At least-
respond.
'Cause
to
I
no
know
one.
you.
Think about it like
Didn't- I
this,
don't know.
like at least he's still like actually reading what you're saying.
That's a
He's
good
just
point.
Speaking his mind.
Oh, I'm not saying don't bash on me if I post something stupid. But this one guy that really gets on my nerves because he's always commenting on my shit,
Yeah.
and it's always getting me mad. But I'm never taking my anger out on him.
And Josh is the type to hold in his anger.
I'll hold it in, but one of these days, just remember, sir, I'm gonna
No,
call
Jack.
you out by name. It's gonna happen, I promise. Many men wish that upon me.
Yo, I saw a fucking call. I sent it in the fuck Harry group chat. Oh no, I didn't. I was gonna. This pig. Oh, hold on.
Alright. I wrote some topics on my phone in case we come to a standstill.
Which we
Let me
are.
show you this
Which one we
video
are in?
really quick.
But hey, that's the first standstill in an hour. We've been talking for an hour.
That's
crazy.
fast.
That's pretty good shit right there, boys.
Wait, where is it?
That's a fact.
No, that's not.
I want to hit the 2-hour mark. Y'all down for a 2-hour mark?
If
Yeah.
we can do it.
Yeah, it's gotta be natural, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
I'm
That's
not.
the thing.
I'm not saying.
I don't, cause see, I don't want to guarantee you 2 hours out of me.
No, if one of us starts
But-
shit in the bed, we'll
Bro,
call
the
it.
other night we had a solid ass conversation and we forgot. We should've
Yeah,
recorded it.
dude, we
did
had a
that shit,
great conversation. No, we couldn't 'cause we were talking
Nope,
about a
nope,
certain
nope,
subject.
yeah.
Nope, nope, nope. Come on, man.
What he's showing is a video of Joe Biden with the, just show it, throw it in the camera.
Did I see on your on Unfiltered It was a video about him. And he thinks something. He's just like, there's a little picture of Joe Biden.
Joe Biden
Like,
said,
come
"Come on, man." Yeah, that was me.
you?
That was me.
That was amazing.
I got a lot of love on that
He
one.
said, come on, man.
All right, what's your guys' opinion on defunding the police? Let's get on a serious note. Yeah, it's a tough question. This is where the tough questions get answered. Unfiltered information, baby. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. One love.
Aren't
Like-
they
like
getting
I
rid of
do
the
that
police
in there?
station in Quincy?
Huh?
They're getting rid of the police station in Quincy, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
Is that happening?
I swear to God. I swear, but they're making it like a huge ass like civil thing. I think Jeffrey knows more about this. I think I could be wrong.
All right, me and Jeffrey got to do a
Whoa.
podcast soon then, because I need to know about that.
I'm pretty sure they're remodeling like the police station and shit like
Yeah,
that.
I don't think they're defunding though, are
But
they?
I don't know if they're defund. They're turning it into something else, not called a police station anymore. Though.
Are they just moving the police station?
No, it's like a civil. I forget what it's
Like a
called.
civil service
Where'd
shit?
you hear this?
Jeffrey, but I'm not. I could be wrong.
All right, what's your opinion on defunding the police? We'll start with you. We'll go around the table. If you don't want to answer, you don't got to answer, but I ain't going to put you
Can
on
you
the
give me a
spot.
little background?
I ain't got no view.
Like
The
what's going on?
Democrats wanted to fund the police because of all the killings of the past couple of years. They wanted to get rid of the police and abolish them.
See,
I think it's a terrible idea, personally.
I
I
mean-
think we should reform the police.
I was gonna say, if anything, you should get even more of like a not. I don't know if like a background check's like the right word, or
Yeah, no, I know what you're
phrase
saying.
for it.
Yeah.
because I don't know like what you would look for.
If you're a fucking psychopath,
No,
I
I kn-
guess. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like of course that like, but just I think just because someone went to the Marines, I don't think like they're like mentally.
That's a good point. A
S-
lot of
mentally,
ex-military
like,
do become police officers.
I don't think they're mentally
stable.
like because they're like, yeah, like stable. I
You
guess.
go from
like,
being in a war zone to being on a
Cause
city
you're,
street.
it's kill, and you're in a civilized place, not at war. Not that we're always at war.
Yeah, well, we're at war a lot of
but
the time.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, and it's just, yeah, it's just you never know, cause PTSD is obviously a fucking thing. I don't know. It's just I feel like ex-military people are tapped sometimes. Not saying that all are. You know.
Yeah. I think that I think all cops should have some sort of background in like a martial arts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That should
absolutely.
be a big thing. Hand-to-hand
Train not to
combat.
kill.
Yeah, train how to put someone to
Yeah.
sleep, or you know what I mean, not to fucking murder you, or shoot you in the face.
Like, how do you get these
See, it's just
unathletic
like-
fat cops? that
That's dude. I never.
Like,
under-
they're only-
Levine.
literally-
I'm
They
gonna
gotta
call
get
him by
rid of
name,
the fat
like
cops.
Levine.
are literally
Levine is a perfect example.
their
of a fat
only
cop.
protection is their weapon. They're
He
physically.
said my name.
Huh?
You did it by name.
Oh yeah, Levine, Quincy Police Department, fat fuck. Why the fuck is that
I'm
fat
bugging.
shit a cop?
Why are you bugging?
I don't give a fuck. Why is that fat
What is
fucking
he gonna
cop?
do?
What is he gonna do exactly? If I go rob a
gonna-
store and run down the street, what is a 300-pound fucking 50-year-old man gonna do? Absolutely nothing.
But my
He's
point
gonna
is,
shoot.
to those type of cops, their literal only defense mechanism
gun.
is to pull out their weapon.
Yeah.
Because they're too fat to do anything else.
Yeah, literally, they
100%.
can't. They don't have any physical combat experience. Like
Agreed.
they might have,
They
back
might
in the
have when they were
fucking
fucking 20.
60s.
Yeah.
but nah, 60s. That was a joke. My dad was like born in the 60s, but like that, literally back in like the 80s. Sure, they could have. 90. I don't know. I just think it's all fucked up.
I
But I
think-
don't think they should be defunded necessarily.
Yeah, I don't think they should be.
Bro,
defunded.
who are you gonna call if you get rid of the cops? That's
Yeah,
the thing.
literally.
You know what I mean? We're gonna
Those
call.
Ghostbusters, yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
right. Because the hardcore liberals would be like, oh well, you can call like so and so. Like I can't think of any examples off the top of my head. But there's like they give options of who to call. Like during a drug overdose, call this number. Like bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
Are we talking about the same thing here? If my house is being robbed,
I'm calling.
I'm gonna call
911.
fucking 911.
Yeah,
If I just witness someone shoot someone in the face, I'm gonna call 911. Like it's just.
no, I
don't get it. I don't get it. They want to change problems. I understand making change is a great thing. I'm all
There
for
needs to be
change.
change.
There needs to be change.
There always is change.
Yeah, there is. But right now,
No, I know.
I like people being killed. Not just black people. People in general being killed by cops at astronomical rates. It's fucking crazy, for no reason. None of it. George Floyd, unjustifiable. Breonna Taylor, unjustifiable. Both of those, completely not in any way. Again, I'm anti-Black Lives Matter, the organization. Both of those killings were fucking homicides. First-degree murder. But defunding the organizations that commit crimes aren't going to stop the crimes. Reform the organizations.
Might take a bit. But
Yeah, it might be trial and error.
if you see some change, and well, at this point, you got to do anything to look for change. Like you gotta try
There
some
has
shit
to be
out.
change.
There has to, something has to change. I agree with that.
It's not gonna just happen.
Something has to change, dramatically change too. So what's your view on it? I know you're holding something over there.
I mean, like, kind of like what Jack said. I don't know about the defunding necessarily, but I mean, who knows? Like, maybe, like, I don't know the numbers of it, so I don't know if maybe police departments are a little overfunded. I don't know. But, like, I think the bigger focus is that there needs to be a complete change to how it works. Like, they need to figure something out, because what they're doing now just isn't working.
It ain't working.
So they need to figure something different.
If they had taken out, like you said, the Quincy Police Department, if
Yeah.
they had taken that literally makes no
Could be
fucking
wrong.
sense. No, I know, but
But what
I get-
do they
yeah.
put instead? Like,
there is nothing instead. You can't have like half of a police station. Like this is kind of a police station. It either is one or not.
so what happens when there's crime?
Exactly. That was also where I was getting to.
Have a little militia.
That's probably what it's gonna be.
But
Fucking-
the left doesn't want militias either, bro. They talk shit about the Proud Boys and Trump's militia, militias who back Trump. So you can't win. That's the problem, bro. I'm not saying the conservatives have all the answers at all. I'm anti-conservative, anti-liberal. I'm just saying the left is so fucking out of control, full of lunatics right now, that it's ridiculous. Like, it's unbearable how idiotic the left is right now. The right's not much better, don't get me wrong. But the left, holy shit, they're fucking run by psychopaths. They're run by people who are mentally challenged. Just my take on it. Don't believe me, do your own research. I'm just saying. From everything I've fucking heard and seen, they're fucking delusional.
It's crazy when you think of like what the world's like right now, and then like me right now, I'm thinking there's no way in fucking hell way back when there were like talks like this.
Like a
I think it was
long-term
just way
talk.
more. Not like a necessarily a talk like this, but like debate. There was like couldn't see there being like politics like this, like it like affecting everyone's lives so much.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, how did we get to like this point?
A whole lot of
Where
fucked up
it's-
presidents.
I know, yeah, I know, but
Well, it started in 1776.
yeah,
And we're here now. And
Yeah.
endless wars and endless profits and endless politicians being fucking pussies and not being honest with American people.
Here we are, folks.
And here we are. Huh?
I forgot. I was gonna do like a whole. I forgot.
there you go.
Like the Looney Tunes thing.
What?
Nah, I was gonna be
Here we
like
are,
day
folks.
500. I don't know what. So and so hours.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
I'm
didn't
not
make
sure what
sense.
you're trying to
Just didn't make
say,
sense.
Elmer. I ain't coming at you. I just don't know what you're finna say.
300 years later.
Oh, like that?
Is that your
Like
foot?
that SpongeBob shit?
Yeah, something
Like that? Where you
Oh, I got
Three
you.
years
3,000 years later.
Listen, all I know is
That
if you
would've been
taught
comedy.
police officers to use their hands before their guns, we'd be in a much safer place. That's all I'm
But
saying.
also, it's such a dangerous thing because, like, yeah, definitely be safer, but, like, would it be more safer for them? Probably not.
Bro, I guarantee you, if you ask anyone who does martial arts if they feel safer knowing a martial art than not, they'll say yes.
Huh?
My
Oh, okay, so you're not meaning, like, make them weaponless.
No,
Nah,
still have a
confused.
gun. But I'm
Okay,
saying,
but yeah, like, use that first, like, martial arts kind of thing, like,
in the situation,
more
there's
hand-to-hand.
some situations where you need to draw your gun first. There's no question.
Yeah.
If there's an armed robber in front of you, you're not gonna
No one's
fuck your
telling you
hands
not to
up.
do that,
Yeah, no, I'm
yeah.
good. But if in the
Good job.
case of
Thank you.
say someone's resisting arrest, or they're going for a weapon, put them in a sleeper hold.
yeah, exactly.
Put them to sleep. When they wake up, boom, they're in the back of a cop car
Okay, no,
handcuffed.
I got you now, because I was
Is your
gonna say,
phone
like,
dead, Elmer?
it's just such a dangerous thing, like, I
You
don't
think
know, like,
Skip would whip you.
That, but what you're saying there makes perfect sense. I like
So they
that
skip
idea.
the whip here.
Yeah, one conversation at a time, bro. It
If
gets
he's
too
not
messy
drinking.
when two people are
Oh,
talking.
yeah, my fault.
Say what you're talking. Say what you said again. I'm sorry. Like the end of it. I got like the beginning. I just the end. You forget too, didn't you?
No, I didn't forget. Yeah, I did.
It is what
Right.
it is. What it is.
What'd I say?
What it is.
What was the beginning part?
So
So I
you
can
just said.
I'll be able to finish
You
it
agree
out.
with me, but at the same time, that's all I
No,
remember.
I don't think I said that.
Bro, I need like.
This dude got cut off for like 2 seconds and just
Yeah, you couldn't remember after 2 seconds
lost
of being cut off.
everything.
I wouldn't even say 2 seconds.
Bad memory, man.
My memory is a bitch too. I'll be honest. I got a pretty
Same.
crappy
My
short-term
brain
memory.
don't work.
Yeah, that's because the brain doesn't work. It's a fact.
Jaunty. Timo.
John Day.
Stand still.
We
Look,
ain't
You don't
having-
go to announce the standstill, asshole.
The Kid Larry.
We ain't having a debate about jump team, okay?
The Kid Larry. Shit was called.
Kid Larry.
Congratulations.
He was talking about the kid Leroy.
Oh, he said
He
Larry.
said the kid Larry.
Look
The
at
Kid
it.
Larry. Who said that? Joe?
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny.
I don't say stupid things like that.
What?
Yeah, you do.
Don't even get me started,
Not the
Joe.
Kid
I ain't put you
Larry.
on blast. I ain't put you on blast. I'm not doing it.
I don't say no.
I'ma shut up.
She said I'm a shut
I'm
up.
zipping this lips and I'm throwing the key away.
Oh, God, funny.
I didn't say shit.
Alright, you want to call it here? I think we're at a pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got enough in. Alright, everyone. Peace. Make sure to subscribe. Join the Discord. I'm going to put the link in the bio. Subscribe on Instagram.
Peace out.
One love. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Deuces.